Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Leo, the first half of May. And we're going to see if we can pull out a scenario. Universe, help me. There you go. First card is Four of Cups. Ooh, that one wants to fly. Four of Cups. There's like this feeling of like pondering and sadness. You're almost not even looking at things with clear eyes is what I'm seeing. Two more cards for Leo. What's going on with Leo? What's the scenario here in May? Doubts. Welcome everybody. Sorry guys, I'm kind of to the point, right? Kind of working on things. Sorry guys, I was in the mood to just start. Tower. So you're worried. You're thinking something's gonna blow up in your face. That's what I'm hearing, Leo. And you know what? I just did a read and the audio was messed up on it, so I decided to do a new read, and we're kind of in the same vibe. But what's almost going on here, it's almost like a choice. Like, you don't have to be feeling this way. It's almost like you're anticipating bad news. That's kind of what I feel. One more card for Leo. And let's help Leo understand. But first, okay, I'm going to take those two. Just because they look like they wanted to fly. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. So what I feel is Four Cups. I feel like you are anticipating like bad news. Something bad is going to happen to you, or something bad is going to happen around you. And again, this is the same read as the last one, but different cards, and I'm getting the same message. So that's good in a sense. Queen of Pentacles. This is your energy. You are thinking something's going to come and screw everything up. And it may. Something may happen that shakes your earth, shakes your core. It may. But the outcome is Queen of Pentacles. So what I feel is that you are thinking something bad is going to happen, and it may look that way, it may sound that way, it may feel this way, but you're sitting pretty right after that. So I think what's going on here is sometimes things have to move, things have to change, and we don't really like change sometimes because we have fear, right? We have doubt. And if you look at this card, there's actually a hand here trying to help out at the end. And this person isn't seeing it for what it's worth. Now, we could say that help is the Tower. And for a lot of people, they fear the Tower. I actually don't mind the Tower. It's a little rocky, though. It's a rocky ride. It's like a roller coaster, right? If you don't like roller coasters, I don't like roller coasters. But I can deal with it, right? It's kind of that way. So I feel that you have these doubts about something coming through for you. And that something like even bad could happen. And it's almost like you're in doubt and you almost don't even want to face it and look at it. But the Tower, if and when it comes, is actually going to settle you down, Leo, and allow you somehow to find peace financially. So it's almost as if something changes and shifts your world in May. but it actually allows you to kind of sustain some kind of financial comfort. Like you feel as if there's a gain here. Something might happen. It might not even happen to you. But whatever that is, that shakeup, it actually benefits you. So here's a great example I'm hearing out of my head. So it's to tell you, thank you guys. Let's say you work for a company and there's talk that the company is going to close. Okay, the company closes. Here's the doubt and the fear, right? Company talk, chatter, fear. You don't want to look at it because you're scared, right? Company closes. They decide to make a call and say, all right, we're shutting down in June, right? The tower. But now there's an announcement also as well that they're relocating or they're handing out checks. They are offering a move. The company's getting bought out. It might be going somewhere else, and maybe that somewhere else it benefits you, right? If you choose to take that role, that option. So that was an example of what could happen to you, Leo, in May. You are in doubt and you're not even wanting to look. It's almost like you're anticipating, you know it, so you don't want to even look at it. But whatever this is, this big shift, it's kind of scary, like a roller coaster ride. I don't like roller coaster rides. Whatever that is, it actually puts you in a position where you're really comfortable. Queen of Pentacles is pretty much up there. So, excuse me, it puts you in a comfort level that you did not anticipate. You weren't thinking it was going to go that way. Sorry, guys. Ace of Swords is your last card here. You're going up. It's in the mind. There's growth here for you. I think that you're going to be sitting well after that. And the mind will be going. The mind will be working. What to do next. That's kind of where you're at. What's the next chapter look like for Leo? So back to the example. Companies moving, companies closing, checks are being maybe possibly handed out, right? So that benefits Leo. And that is the example I heard for just so that you guys could understand that something that could sound like bad news, and it is in many ways. But if there is a shift and it makes you go in a different direction, that's a new path for you. Now, for example, let's say again, job closes. Well, now you have to go look for a job. Maybe they don't offer you anything. Maybe you have to go and hit the pavement or get on the computer. But something else opens up for you. Another position, maybe something that makes you more money, maybe something in a different area, a different location, and you find newness in it. You find excitement and stability in it. Here's the Ace of Swords. I feel like you conquer and you tackle whatever this tower is. You end up turning it and having it work for you. So that's kind of how I feel for Leo. And the last read that I am not using, you had 2 9s in it. So again, it's the same read to me. It almost tells me like you're going into a new phase or like a new cycle of your life. And I thought it was a very good shift and a very good change for Leo. I think Leo, honestly, I knew a few Leos and I feel like they're not happy. You guys are stable. You guys are strong. I know that. But you don't seem to be really happy. It's almost like you have things working for you in your life, but they don't really bring you that happiness. And this isn't for all Leos, but I feel like when I see the Leos that I know, they have things, but I don't really know if they're really happy with it. Like they're almost hungry for something new, but they don't want to move things because they have stability. Once you've had stability, once you have certain things going on, you don't necessarily want to move them, right? It's kind of scary to change it because you might get that tower. You might create the tower by shifting things. And I don't think that Leo really wants to take those risks. But I feel like in May, you might have a shift. Something in your life is going to change. And it's going to allow you to open up something different. And I do think that in the mind, you secretly, you may not tell your spouse, you may not tell your partner, you may not tell your kids, you may not even tell yourself in the beginning half of this read that you want it, but I think you want it. I think that you secretly have been trying to make this happen. You've been secretly wanting a life change. I really do. And I don't blame you. And I understand. I understand it very well. I do. I think you secretly want it. I think you secretly want to conquer the next level, the next step of your life. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel it strong. And I feel like you're going to conquer. And I love that. I love that. I love that. I feel this feeling of like strength coming through, like conquering. Right? I love that. Okay. I'm debating where are we at on time. I think that I'm going to leave it there, but I feel like I should pull a card for love and let's see what that looks like. We'll use the same deck. Ooh! I feel that charge. It's like reality, strength, inner power, control. Yeah, there's fear here, but there's all and doubt. But at the same time, it's like the tower might come in, but you take charge. You make it work for you. And I just feel like you secretly wanted that. You might have manifested this. You really did. I think that you're in the zone for conquering. And I know Leos are strong, so I just feel that. Now we're going to shift a little. I was going to say one card for love. Let's start with one card, okay? Because I've got lots of readings to come out. One card. I'm going to shift the mood. Oof. Okay, one card. One card for Leo about love. Let's bring in all the love angels. There it is. Love angels. What's going on with love and Leo? 10 of Wands. Ten of Wands in other decks is about getting to work, having work to do, and sometimes it's hard work. When we talk about love, 10 of Wands, we're discussing the fact that sometimes love isn't easy and that sometimes love takes effort and work. In the month of May, you will have your challenges when it comes to love. Maybe you've already been having them. And the energy here is communicating that you may change your environment and move on. This person has their things with them and they're actually walking and taking their belongings and kind of starting anew, afresh. And if you, it's funny because I brought up that example about work and change. And and we see the possibility of a couple things. We're talking about love. This card, in a lot of decks, it's about working towards something and it being hard, working hard, 10 of wands. You got to carry those wands. You got to get them across. You got to create. Here we see this is a different deck. So it kind of implies different energy. This energy here is a person that's carrying their wands, but they have help and they've made a decision to kind of take a walk. Now, it's with the mentality or the eyes of, I want more, or I'm searching for something. I'm searching for something that will fulfill me and fuel me. So I'm not going to try to read couples and non-couples. I think I'm going to leave it like that because I think that this message is about you looking at what you have or what you don't have, and about the possibility of you considering and shifting and changing the path. I feel like a change of environment is kind of what you're thinking. And I feel as if there's no reason somebody can come along. But maybe it's about Leo taking charge and deciding to create some steps in a direction that also makes Leo happy. About Leo's happiness. This is about Leo, love, stability, happiness. And I think that that's what you want. So if that means saying I'm going to leave, if that's saying I want to change jobs, I need more fulfillment so I can be more connected to like you, this person. Maybe your partner's saying to you, you don't spend enough time with me. Maybe you're talking about changing directions into a new field. Or maybe you're like, you know what? I'm not feeling that connection either. So I'm looking for a change. There's no reason that somebody could come with you on this path. But I think for some of you, you have thoughts about moving on, or what would it look like if you were on your own and maybe free from commitment, or free to change your lifestyle, which involves your romantic life too, Maybe some of you crave singleness. And those maybe that are single, right? You're looking for your true love. And you're willing to work for it. You're willing to move to somewhere else to find that. Right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing in May. And this is all thought for you guys to think about. The top half, we talked about something coming in. Something that you have doubts about, or that you're not wanting to look at. And we have this tower moment, or this tower energy. But honestly, the next card is the Queen of Pentacles. Even if you switch this card and put it here and put the Queen of Pentacles here, you're still got the same read in my mind. You might have created that tower to get to a place where you're in comfort. And it has a financial comfort. And has a financial, there's a confidence here, So I feel as if whatever this shift will be, this tower feeling, it helps Leo find financial stability somehow. Somehow you get something that benefits you. And I feel like it really changes your mindset. You really you are looking at life differently. So it starts in May where you start kind of thinking about, what do I want? What do I want? You're almost like this. Like, what, right? Like, you're thinking, what do I want? What do I want to do with this? Right? What do I do with this opportunity? I had to go through the craziness of not knowing, having doubts, but now I'm sitting here with this opportunity to have stability, to have some money. It's something like that. And now you're thinking, what do I do? Right? And it's like you're sharp. You see it. You see it for what it is. You're not confused. It's not like the beginning. You're at the end now. You know what's going on. You're alert. And you're trying to decide what to do. Love, we've kind of discussed kind of where you're at with that. I think that for some of you, you're willing to move abroad, willing to find that person, go find them, go live with them. For some of you, you're thinking about taking a walk, if and looking for something new, a new life. A new way. And I think this is about Leo finding their happiness. Because I just feel like you guys have given a lot. And I feel like it's kind of time for Leo to get some of that back. You know, like you've given, you've like you've walked the line, you've followed through, and now it's kind of time for Leo to actually think about, what does Leo really want? And this is an opportunity for you to start over again. And there's nothing bad about it. It's not ugly. It's not unhealthy. It's about you, Leo, and you finding your happiness, and like tweaking it, and it's almost like too bad if nobody